Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Where is everybody? Y'all sleeping? Let's get in here and let's celebrate together. Let's celebrate some love. Let's celebrate our family coming together. And we do that on Sundays with a special song. And that song is Come to the Water. Get that up here for us. Morning, Rick. Morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Andrea.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Our Sunday song. Let's go into our hearts. Just take a moment to breathe in. Feel the energy as you do so. Just know where that breath is coming from. Know where the light inside of you is coming from. And pull in joy. Pull in happiness, compassion, empathy, care. All those really amazing feelings where you connect in with each other and you connect in with your loved ones. Let's hold that thought for another moment. And then after that, let's share together what our I am stories are for today. grateful to be alive on this day. I am grateful for every breath that I take. I am grateful for each one of you that comes together to just love. No other agenda other than just checking in with each other and loving each other. There's nothing more beautiful than that. I am light. I am healthy. And I am peace. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that's come in this morning to check in. Let's see what your I am statements are. Good morning, Marietta. Deirdre, hello, hello. Darling Kathleen, thank you for being here. Linda Lemieux, good morning. Rick's I am. I love this. I am triumphant. I will toast to that. Amen, brother. I am triumphant. Stacy, good morning. Stacy says, I am thankful for this family. We're thankful for you, Stacy. And Deirdre, I am never losing sight of the horizon. Yes, yes. Charlie, good morning to you. Charlie says, I am awake. Marietta, I am mighty Marietta, manifesting many mighty, magnificent miracles. Yes, yes, indeed. Keep manifesting those miracles. Keep bringing them into the reality for you, whatever it might be, whatever you have put out there that you want to manifest. I am so excited that there are many of us that are going to come together every month. For 6 months, we're going to come together to manifest more, to lift each other up, to look at miracles in our life. We're going to start this week with our Year of Living Miraculously with Michelle Landers. And we're so excited to come together with those who have signed up for this journey for 6 months, bringing in the miracles. I'm so happy about everyone who's going to be in that class. Kathy Hand, I am grateful. I am happy. I am shining my light and ready to help others. I am abundant in health and wealth. I am worthy. I am love and peace. Yes, yes. Kathy, give us an update on how your son is doing. We've all been lifting him up, praying for him and praying for your family. And I just want to wrap arms of love around you every day and keep you lifted up. Kathleen, I am always connected to my source of all good. Amen, sister. I hear you there. And Stacy, I know you're on here. We're all lifting you and your family up. Yes, heaven did gain another angel, and Evan went home. We don't know the reason why. It was his time to journey back to spirit. And so we're lifting the family up now that's left behind after that tragedy that happened that took him. So Stacy, you're in our hearts always, and we lift you up, our sister. All right, I am going to not forget to pull Kuan Yin this morning. My head's a little fuzzy this morning, but I can remember to do this. Suzanne, I love that. I am a pea snuggled in my peapod. Yes, indeed. We all are, aren't we? Somebody asked me last night about making a peas for peace blanket. I think there's going to be a lot of things that are going to come out creatively, and some shirts as we look forward to the retreat this year. We'll start making those. Thank you, Linda. Yes, we're holding up the entire family for Stacy and her husband and all the family that are now having to deal with How do we communicate with Evan on a different level? And knowing that he is now in spirit to be a blessing to all of you, everyone in the family. All right, so what does Kuan Yin have to say to us this morning on our Sunday, first day of the week, making it a magnificent one, making it one of setting intentions? What intention are you going to set for this week? What is it that you want to see, that you want to bring forth? And just look at that. Look at how you can bring forth whatever you want. It's your dream, it's your goal. What is that goal that you're putting out there? Let's put a goal out right now of getting all the family in here. We're missing our Blue this morning. We're missing Auntie Jean. I think the Jeans are sleeping. And anybody else that's not here with us, Brookie. A lot of people from up north, so it's probably frozen up north right now. Let's see. Kathy, I do appreciate it. Terry, he spent the night with his girlfriend, but needs to come here today to prepare to return to work with Bob. We also need to set a family contract to help keep him focused on his continued sobriety. Yeah, whatever support that can be given, just allow it to unfold. Allow him to be comfortable with whatever you're doing as a family. And we're just going to keep you lifted up for that to work perfectly. All right, what's Kuan Yin saying to us today on this Sunday? And coming up on the end of this month already, again, we're doing a month ending. This year has just absolutely been incredibly fast moving. So as you're thinking about manifesting, think of doing that going into a new month, going into March, and working together to bring in love, light, and peace into our world. So go ahead and start thinking about what your intention is, as Kuan Yin has this message for us. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. So that's what I was feeling before I even pulled the card, that there's many of us, and I'm including myself in this statement, there are many of us that have multiple things that we're doing, multiple projects, multiple things that are moving pieces and parts. And many of them do work in conjunction with the others, but many times we have to prioritize. We have to see, all right, what needs to be done first? What can we pick up on that we know is going to be our priority? So if you are setting an intention for this week, maybe there's more than one part to it. That's what I'm hearing. And many times that's the case. So many times we look at things and we're like, oh, I don't even know where to start to do that. Have you ever said that? And anybody at all besides me? I don't know where to begin because it's huge, and I don't know where that beginning place is. It might be in the middle, it might be at the end working backwards, or there just may be an idea and a thought that says, okay, do this, and we'll move with you one step at a time. So if you're thinking about your manifestations, you're thinking about what it is that you want to bring forth this coming week, it may be more than one thing. And that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Ever how it looks, because everything is working perfectly. All right, let's see what we got. Suzanne says, I am focused on peace and the end of wars. Let's focus on that peace. Let's keep the positivity flowing towards peace and just see that in everyone's life. See us all lifted up so that that can be our goal, is the peace. And then whatever that looks like, wherever you are, wherever any of us are in the world, we can see, oh, that's what I want. That's what I want. Not that's what I don't want, because whatever you focus on expands. So you want to focus on, like Suzanne said, I want to focus on peace and let that be the goal for all of us as we bond together. And where two or more are gathered, we are powerful together. So just look at our power right now. Look at everybody that's in here. If we all set our intention right now to bring in peace, that's all of us together wanting it, all of us lifting it up. Deirdre, I intend to work more on my decorating projects this week. Thank you, Kuan Yin. I love that. Absolutely. Focus on whatever you're hearing for you. Whatever it is, it's the right thing for you, not what somebody else tries to say, you need to do this. Because there's a lot of people in the world that will play director, right? We're all living our own movie, but there's many people that want to tell us where to go, where to stand, what to do, what to say. And if we're being bounced around by more than ourselves, and we're being told, this is where you go, this is what you do, then we're not listening to that inner guidance system. And that's the most important thing we can listen to right now. And Kathy says, actually, her card is spot on as usual. Yes, indeed. She always knows what we need. She knows what's going to be said. She knows who's going to be here. So as you felt the nudge to come into the morning show this morning, Kuan Yin knew you were coming. She knew that you needed to be here to hear what was said, to feel the energy of each other, and to be of service yourself, because in giving, you receive. Jasmine, good morning. Jasmine, dropping by to send you all my love, folks. May peace reign on earth and in all our hearts. See you tomorrow. Jasmine, thank you for popping in. And Jasmine, I don't know if you heard the news that I get to meet up with our Navriti next month. I will be seeing her in March and able to put my arms of love around Navriti, give her a hug for her to take back to India with her while she's here in the States. We are going to get to meet up. Kathy, I intend to prepare for a successful sale at my friend's boutique this coming Saturday. I'd like to make enough cash to send some to my daughter, since most of the items for sale are her clothes and shoes, and I intend to attend the Save Our Children virtual support group on Tuesday. Beautiful. Kathy, you've got things like so focused in, and I see success there. I see that you are going to be able to just flow through this with ease and grace. And I see that happening in your life. So I'm so happy that you are on that right footing and stepping one step at a time. Don't rush it. Just let it unfold for you. One step, one moment, one breath, and just let it happen. Deirdre, thank you all for your healing and love. My hand is healing at record rate. Yes, indeed. That's what happens when we pull together our energy and we pray for each other, or we pray for something that's going on in our lives. There's a power in that. And we've seen it so many times. We've seen that answered prayer. Sometimes we didn't know what the answer was going to look like. We just knew to pray and then let it unfold the way it was supposed to in divine timing and with whatever that divine plan was. We don't know how it's going to look. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? I'm here with my Karen Palmer right now. I'm spending some time with her in person. And one of Karen's sayings that I just dearly love, and I use it all the time, especially when I'm manifesting. Her saying is, let go of the how and get ready for the wow. So we don't have to know. Whatever that might look like for us, we just put that goal out there. We just put our hearts and say, I'm bringing this to me, and we're holding it inside, the vision of it all. And then we let the universe take care of the how. We let God just surround us and show us very clearly what the how was. And it's not for us to decide because it's all divine plan. I certainly will, Linda Lemieux. Karen is so precious to me. And we had a beautiful, absolutely amazing evening together here at Rosalind's. And we had one of the deepest spiritual discussions that I've been involved in a long time. You know, usually the topic turns to like world happenings, what's going on, things that are out of our control usually that we're talking about. But last night it was such a deep discussion about what the meaning of everything is, the meaning of life. And I wish we'd had a recorder going because it was such a deep dive into what's real. And I want to do more conscious discussions of that with the family and have all of us participating, having us all look at what is this? What's going on? Why are we here? What are we doing? How are we helping each other understand it more fully? Because that's what it was last night as question after question came forth. And we were able to look at things and say, oh, you know, when we look at this, then we understand spirit better. When we look at our human experience, we understand humanity better. So I want to do more of those deeper dives, and I want that to happen with as many of you as possible. We're going to be doing that in our monthly meetings, but I want to have it also have a group where we can just discuss and come to a more full understanding about what are we doing here? What are we doing? And how are we doing? And we've got people. Blue Jean, thank you for showing up this morning. And Blue, I hope you took your little Faye back because they're little stinkers and they like to come in and move things around and create some havoc. So, so take them back. I trained them for you. Now you can have them. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. And Suzanne says, that's beautiful. It is beautiful when we can have a deep discussion instead of a surface discussion. You know, at any time we can talk about the weather. We can talk about, you know, what's going on and the happenings of the world. But how many times, and let's hear it. I want to hear it from you. How many times lately have you just sat with somebody, whether you were in person or you were on a call, maybe in a group meeting? How many times do you really take that deeper dive? Do you really go into a discussion about what's real, what's truth, what our understanding is about the world, about spirituality, our spirit beings? And it's just so amazing to do that, just to look at, wow, we're not just talking about, okay, the sun came up and it's 80 degrees. We're talking about what really has meaning in our world. And look at you, Zila. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad you were able to find it. I sent you the link to my YouTube last night, so I'm happy to see that you're on here. Thank you for being on here. Erica says hello. Well, hello to Erica. And yes, I would love to have Erica included in that deeper dive. I think those of us who have been through some of the traumas, some losses in our lives, some illness, some traumas, it's time to really examine, what the heck is this all about? What is this life all about? And as we hear Kuan Yin talking, I love this card. I think this card is so important for us today to read this again and to really hear the message of Kuan Yin again. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects in many different parts of your life and your consciousness. So sometimes we start going in just a tunnel vision, right? We just look at one part of our life or one part of our consciousness, but there's so much more there if we open up and really expand our consciousness. So she says she is not limited to one task at a time. And that's the beauty of Kuan Yin. She's going to help us all, wherever we're at, whatever we're doing. That's the beauty of a spirit being. So if you have a loved one that's in spirit, they're no longer limited to just that body that they inhabited, where you can call them up and talk to them. But if you're on the phone with them, and maybe somebody else has to wait or can join in a group conversation. But after they're in spirit, there's no limit. There's so many phone calls that can happen to them in spirit, and there's no interference. They can do multiple tasks at one time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. So if you're hearing these words and you are looking at, can I have some guidance too? Can I have Kuan Yin working with me? Can I have any of the spirit beings working with me? Yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely. Just because Kuan Yin is helping me on my journey on the Peace on Earth tour, it doesn't mean that you can't have access to her. We all have access to her. That's the beauty of it. The name of the card is The Many Hands of the Goddess. Catherine, thank you for asking. And Charlie says, yes, 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 please, from Erica. I love that. I want to do that deeper dive with so many of you to help you to open up, to explore. And that's what we did last night. Karen and I and Rosalind just sat and explored. We explored possibilities, and we explored, okay, well, what ifs? How many times have you gone into what if? We're looking at manifesting. Today is our setting intentions day. Today is the day when we say, I'd like that, please. I would like that in my life. Well, explore it. Look at it. What if? And then put your intention in there. If your intention is to, let's say you're wanting to create something, you want to create a class, if you're a teacher, or you want to create an experience for family members. So you would do the what if and just put it out there. What if our family all came together and loved on each other and held each other every day and brought in a vibration that was the highest that we could raise it to? What if? What would that look like? So do some of the dreaming part of bringing in your manifestation. And tomorrow we'll talk about more about some of the tools. We'll bring together tools that will fit in any manifestation, whatever it is that you intend today or tomorrow, whatever intention you set. What are some tools that will help you bring that forward? And Zila says, sometimes it feels like our life is like a rerun. You do every day the same thing over and over. And the only time that you feel that you are doing something different is on the weekend, don't you think? Sometimes it depends on what's going on. You know, there are people that do the same routine as far as get up, get your coffee, go to work, come home, eat dinner, relax, go back to sleep, and do it all over again. Sometimes it does feel like Groundhog Day. And I know when I was working at a job, when I had something every day that I had to do, it felt like that many times. It felt like, okay, here we go again. And just that repetition of it all. And then, okay, the weekend, I don't have to do that particular routine anymore. But life is so much more than just our routines. Life is so much more than just eat and work and sleep. It's more of experiencing everything while you're here, experiencing the journey, not looking at the destination. So if your destination is having the weekend and not having to do all the chores that you do every day during the week, then you're focused on the weekend and you're missing out on what could be a blessing as you do your job, as you do those chores during the week. So it's all about intention, it's about focus, it's about just opening up to possibilities and unlimited potential. And Zila says, what if there were no reruns on your life and just not do anything at all? Just relax. That's it. Just be. That's what I say. Just be. Just allow whatever is coming forth for you to come. Allow it to manifest the way it's going to manifest into your life, for people to show up that are planted there, that you called in to you, that you said before you even incarnated, you said, I'm going to have those people in my life. I'm going to be able to meet up with them, to plan together, to play together. You know, I was told so many years ago by a wonderful dear friend who's now in spirit, and he would tell me every day, life should be fun. We should be out there playing on that playground, swinging on the swing, skipping and hopping and doing whatever our heart desires. And recently, just recently, I believe it started just before the journey began. So it was in 2020, it was in the pandemic, and I was not feeling into any fear. I was just kind of observing life. And I just began to feel the energy of play, the energy of fun. And I think I was feeling it before I was shown to do the journey, before I actually stood up and suited up and said, okay, all right, I'm all in. I'll do this thing. Auntie Jean, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Good morning, sweet Jean. And Kathy, I know this may be off subject, but does Rosalind still run her B&B? Yes, she does. She has an absolutely amazing Airbnb right here in Paso Robles, and just offers a beautiful experience to those that come in to be with her here in the B&B. Suzanne, enjoy the ride. That's what it's all about, enjoying the ride. Linda, did I miss somebody? Sherry, I'm not sure who Sherry is that's here because I don't see anybody named Sherry, but welcome, whoever came in. Tammy Fisk says, good morning to all. Wow, I went back to sleep at 6:30 for an hour and just woke up now. I guess I needed that. Yes, yes, I guess you did. I was ready to go back to sleep myself this morning. I'm like, I wonder if I can skip today. And I was like, oh no, there's no skipping. This is the highlight of my day, of my morning anyway, is getting together with all of you and feeling into the love. So I had that thought for a second, and then I'm like, that ain't gonna happen. The morning show must go on. And here we are with it going on. Zila says it's 2:46 p.m. Monday, and I am heading out to get some groceries. You have a good life and a day, and have a great day. Zila, thank you for being on here. And Zila is the one that I'm going to be meeting live and in person in Ireland later this year. And so happy that you came on this morning, Zila. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Linda says Sherry Seymour is here. She must not have said anything, Linda, because I don't see any comment from her and I don't see her name. But welcome, Sherry. I'm so glad that you are here with us. And Brookie is here. Brookie. Annie 7. Look at all you wonderful people coming in. And Jean Lorio says, Zila, so good to hear you. Yes, yes, indeed. And I know we're going to be hearing more and more of Zila. She's in Facebook jail right now. So she's joining us on YouTube so that she can tune in and get some of our beautiful love that we're going to all send her way. Let's send some gratitude and love to Zila. And I see that our time is almost gone. Wow. It's so amazing to me how we start the show and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we got to say goodbye now. We got to leave each other after we all came together. But that's life, isn't it? In life, there's nothing that's permanent. Nothing is going to exist forever. We come in for just a minute, as those angels tell us. We come in, we experience this life, however that looks, however we show up for it, and it shows up for us, and then it's time to go. Oh, Zila says, sweet is the voice of the wise in the beauty of mind and soul. Love you guys. We love you, Zila, wrapping our arms around you. Enjoy your day there in Ireland, and so much love and light your way. Okay, so are there any prayer requests that we want to put out there? And I don't know why I'm not seeing you, Sherry. I don't know if you're speaking or not, but I know others are saying hello and welcome to you, but I don't see you on here. So just welcoming you. And Blue said, the Fae are confused. They say you and Karen play with them. Oh, oh my gosh. Blue, I know you saw the chanting group last night. Oh my goodness, those Fae were phenomenal last night. Those Fae just lit up the room. They had us doing belly laughs during our chanting show last night, and the vibration was raised so high that we didn't want to stop. None of us wanted that show to end because we were having so much fun, laughing together, enjoying the vibration. And to me, that is what heaven looks like. That's what pure, unconditional love looks like. And Kathy, I don't see Sherry either, so I don't know where she is and where she's hiding. But Sherry, welcome. If you are still hearing this, if you came in this morning, welcome to you. All right, so prayer requests. Any that you need to add to our list, go ahead and place them in the comments. We want to remember Stacy and her beautiful family, lifting up all the family of Evan, who just gained his wings, who just left his physical body and is no longer here on earth, but we know his we know his presence is here. So lifting the whole family up so they can experience that. So anybody else, we're going to keep Deirdre lifted up for complete healing for her hand and anything else going on in your life, Deirdre. And Deirdre says prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. And absolutely praying for world peace. And I don't know if any of you had the opportunity to read the blog last night that was written by the angels, but it was all about seeing the innocence in each other, not putting any energy of resistance or hate into the world, not wishing any bad on anybody, just focused on love, seeing all of us in our innocent being, our innocent self, because that's the connection that we have with each other. That's the connection to the oneness, the absolute oneness of all that is. There is no time for grudges. There's no time to tear each other down. There's no time to do anything other than lift each other up. And that's what we do on here every day. We've been doing it almost 2 years now, you guys. Next month will be 2 years that we have been coming together as a family, loving on each other, seeing each other in the very best we can see each other in. Kathy Hotto Bear is not here, and Grace Isis. Oh, yes, yes. We haven't had a Grace Isis sighting in a while. She hasn't been on the morning. She hasn't been on the evening for chanting. So let's pray for her and whatever's going on, whatever life turn has happened for her. Let's lift our Grace Isis high. And Mama Hotto Bear, and I talked to her yesterday, and we do need to lift her up. Let's lift her up for some physical healing. And I will reach out to her again today and make sure that she's okay and that there's nothing to be of concern there. There you are, Mama Hotto Bear. I am here, and I texted Grace. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so any prayers that you have other than the ones we mentioned? Oh, you're feeling much better. Oh, Kathleen, what a relief, because I was a little concerned yesterday, not worried. There was no worry, but I just didn't want you to have any pain feelings at all. And so I'm so happy to know that time heals is a miraculous energy healing. And when it comes into you, you just release anything that's unlike love. You release any pain energy at all from your body. So thank you, Kathleen, for coming in and sharing yourself with us this morning, and that you are doing so much better. So let's go into our hearts, and God is keeping you on your feet. Good. That balance is so important. Let's do that right now. Let's go in and feel our balance inside so that we can have more balance on the outside. and feel the peace inside our hearts so we can have more peace out in our world. So just take a breath in. Just envision that light coming from Source, our Creator, that love that flows constantly. There is never an off switch from God. There is never anything that stops the flow coming from God, our Creator. Anytime that you're not feeling that flow, there's a barrier somewhere between you and the Creator. So wherever that might be, wherever it's stuck, let's just open up the energy. Just see it like a dam, like that energy has just been bottlenecked at some point. And let's all open up that energy today together. So with your breath in, you're going to set the intention. I intend to feel the light and the love from the Creator and feel it through each other that's shining it my way. Now release that breath out. Let go of anything that you're holding on to, anything of low vibration, any grudges, any ill feelings toward another. Any time when you have heard or seen something about another and it creates an energy of criticism or judgment inside of you, let that go. Even if it's something huge, like what's going on in our world right now with conflicts and war, just let that judgment go from it. Let the criticism fall away and hold only love and compassion. So bringing in the breath again, bring it right into your heart center, right to that place where you truly exist, the authentic you, the you that is connected in with the absolute oneness of all. Just do that connecting right now, like plugging in a plug into an outlet. Just see that, visualize that. You're plugging in to that outlet. The outlet represents our Creator, the spiritual realm. And that's what you're doing, is connecting into that. Let that energy flow to you, through you, as you now take in another breath. And just say some gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, divine. Thank you, Christ. Whatever that looks like, just give the gratitude that you are now connected in. You are now feeling that what if energy. What if I had a direct line to the divine? What if everything that I hold in my heart can be seen and acknowledged and brought to its fruition by the divine? What if that happened? Let's bring all of the intentions forward. Every intention that you're holding right now for you, bring that to the light. Every intention we hold as a group, our retreat that's coming up, our time together with each other, classes, workshops, deeper dive discussions, whatever that is, bring that forth to Spirit and watch as the miracles happen, because our part, all we have to do is bring it. All we have to do is show up. So right now, just see that plugged into Spirit. Just watch and allow as Spirit looks over each prayer request, each intention, each life that's being led here on earth. And let's just give gratitude for that. Let's just say thank you, thank you, thank you. for showing up for us as we show up for ourselves. Thank you for showing up for the family as we all gather and come together to do that, to lift each other up. And then let's hold that love in our heart again, and let's take it into Gaia, our dear Mama Gaia. We want a blessing on our earth. We want healing on our earth. So we're sending that energy way, way down into the crystalline center, allowing it to be nurtured, held, and for everything to come together perfectly, whatever that looks like, for that energy of peace to come back up through the earth, back to every inhabitant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so now the last thing we do is we give it to each other. So as you breathe it in again, breathe in the love, breathe in the light. Know that there is unlimited potential, unlimited possibility, and let's just share that with each other as we count down from 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so deeply, so vastly. You are always, always, always in my heart. You're always on my mind. I'm always just feeling your energy as I go through my day. And I know that you're right there, lifting each other, holding each other. So just wrap your arms right now around each person that's here, each one that we missed today that didn't come in, just holding them also in our hearts. And we are going to listen as our Leo shares some love and light with us in our song, our Leo song that we all have come to love, our Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on, let's play, it's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together.
Yes, Kathleen, thank you so much for that.
Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can side with us. There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy.
Arlene, here you are. Thank you for coming in this morning.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept,
accept,
align,
align,
allow. Triple A, y'all.
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy every day. Just start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cuppa Joy, Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me Cuppa Joy, give me joy, give me Cuppa 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 joy. Woo!
Right. I hope you all have such a beautiful, amazing day. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and so much love and light to each and every one of you. I love you so much. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.